Hello and welcome to another Writerly Witterings with me, Michael Jex, the tea drinking author, who's got a lovely cup of English breakfast tea. Thank you, Mr. Twinings. Cheers. Now, I finished yesterday an edit, which was a major amount of work. It's the fourth book this year that I've edited, ready for Boldwood Books, bless them. That's all done. This week I am now going to embark on the next edit, which is for Ashes of Rebellion, which is the fourth in my Vintane series. That's going to be coming out in September. And then when I've done that, I've got to edit another book, which is a collaborative book with a friend. And when that's edited, then I've got to write a new book before the end of September. So just now, things are a bit hectic. But I just wanted to mention a few things. Now, you guys will know that people like me earn a little bit of money, and it is a little bit, from mentioning companies that do things. And I thought I would just mention 3 of them. There's a reason why. First of all, there's this. This is a Sinocare ICAN i3. And it's been sent to me so that I can start testing my blood sugars more regularly. But they've contacted me and asked me if I'd become an affiliate for the continual glucose monitoring systems, their CGMs. That's appealing. Also for their blood testing, so you can stab your finger and then do an immediate blood test. Well, I have to do that all the time, so using a different device, that's going to be interesting just to see how the different things correlate. And then also, they're asking me to test a new thing they've got, which is a stick that gets rid of insect bites. Now, I have said to them, I don't intend going on video with a bee, stinging myself intentionally, so that I can show just how effective their sting bite remover thing is. But it sounds like an interesting idea. It'd be useful to give it a go, so I thought that'd be fun. Then I have an affiliate link already with Conway Stewart. Now, Conway Stewart make fabulous fountain pens. There you go. There's the Indiana Jones. The pen is mightier than the sword lever action pen. And it is, frankly, gorgeous. It's wonderful to use, quite gushy, but feels lovely in the hand, and it is eminently easy to carry in your pocket because it's so small. But they don't just do pens, they do things like blotters, little rolling blotters. You write your words, then put the blotter on top, roll it, and it soaks up all the excess ink, which is handy. They also do notebooks. And they've sent me one, which I think's jolly nice. They send me pens every so often, and when they do, I have to test it, give you my feelings about it, and then send it back, which is painful. But every now and again, they're very kind, and they send me something. And they've sent me this. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? MPJ, that's my initials, with this gorgeous leather notebook. And when you open it up, it's got beautiful, it feels to me like moleskin. I don't know what exactly the fabric is, but it feels lovely. And then you open it up, you have a little notebook. Now, this is not the sort of thing that you'd worry about too much with bleed through and ghosting, so I will show you the paper does bleed through a bit. But for something just to make a quick note about that's easy to carry in your pocket and which takes up very little space, that's lovely. They've also sent me a new pen, a coffee coloured pen, which I'll review next week. And there's one other firm I really need to mention, and that is this glorious company, Lockby. Why? Well, because they sent me a card the other day, and I'll read it to you. Hi, Mike. Hope you're doing well and that 2025 has been kind to you so far. We're truly grateful for you reviewing our work and hope this Father's Day brings a moment to slow down, feel proud and soak in the love you've earned. With gratitude, the Lockby team. Handwritten, genuinely handwritten, that is not something that's been photo reproduced or anything. So they've sent this to quite a few people, I've no doubt. I'm not the only person, but I just thought that was a really nice touch. Very kind of them. And as well as that, they sent me a little wallet. Isn't it great? And it's a little wallet that I think is just about the right size to take things like a field notes notebook, which would fit into either of these wallets. And it's just magnificent. I'm very, very impressed. Nice and light, very simple, quite slim. So that's been in my pocket for the last few days. So, do I have an affiliate link with them? I don't think I do. No, I do have an affiliate link with Conway Stewart. So people who buy a pen through one of my links, they mean I'll get a percentage, a small percentage, but a percentage, which is nice. Because I never know it's going to happen, and just every now and again a little bit of money comes through. But with Lockby, I certainly don't have any sort of financial involvement. They just occasionally send me stuff to review, which is gratefully received every time because I do like their waxed cotton approach. It's really nice. It feels good in the hand. And as I say, slim little things that fit in your pocket really nicely. So, affiliate links are strange things. I mean, you have to announce that you've got an affiliate link coming through. When you're on YouTube, you have to say if there's anything that's been sponsored or if you've been given a free gift in order to review it. I always hit the thing because, quite frankly, it's no skin off my nose. If you see someone on YouTube and they're extolling the virtues of something, I personally always assume that they've been given a freebie or some money. I was asked the other day if I would do an advert for a firm. And what was it they had? They wanted me to talk about some muscle building supplements and extol its virtues, and they would pay me £200 for making that video. Well, that was a very easy no. Because there's certain things I will not do. One thing I will not do is anything to promote gambling. Another thing I will not do is anything to promote any kind of medical system apart from things like these, which are actually damn useful for people like diabetics. But if it's some kind of a scam or fraud, or if it's something I think is suspect, I like to believe in the old approach to advertising. Is it legal, decent, honest and truthful? If I've got any doubts about any one of those aspects, I will not have them on my YouTube channel unless I'm ripping them to shreds. There's been a number of things I could rip to shreds. But generally, most businesses are very good. Most people are very understanding of how these things go, and without a certain amount of additional cash coming in, it would be impossible to maintain these videos. For me, of course, the videos are pretty much a hobby. But you never know. I mean, one day I could be offered a multi-million-pound deal to be able to make a YouTube video. It's almost certainly more than I'd ever be offered for a film deal on my books. So there you go. Right. And I should mention, of course, if you haven't done it already, do please hit the like and the subscribe and the bell. And then if you want to buy me a coffee or anything like that, all the links are down below. But if you want to buy a Conway Stewart fountain pen, there's a link down there too. And that for now is about it. I am going to crack on with the next edit, and hopefully next week I'll be reviewing the Raleigh Mocha. I think it's a Raleigh. Let's check the paperwork here. What does it say? Yes, a Raleigh Mocha number 8, this one. and it's got a beautiful brown swirly acrylic. So I'll weigh it and test it and use it for a bit and then give you a write-up next week. And apart from that, I think I'd better go. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care of yourselves, keep safe, and I'll speak to you next week.